Heading out the door this morning, temperatures are mild, but the humidity is making it near uncomfortable. The uncomfortability will increase as we head throughout the day, feeling like the middle 80s come 9 o'clock. And the heat index will be around 90 degrees in the later morning hours. We'll eventually reach those low 90s temperature-wise right around lunchtime. So we have a quick warm-up today. That's because we have a long way to go to get to those middle to upper 90s. We're expecting a much hotter day today than we had yesterday. Most of us will be above 95 degrees, 96 here in the metro, 97 Mendenhall, Forest, Carthage, 96 as well in Hattiesburg. Again, we're going to feel about 10 degrees warmer once you factor in the high humidity and dew points in the middle 70s. 107 is your heat index this afternoon in the Tri-County area, feeling near 110 for Vicksburg, Port Gibson, Yazoo City, Mendenhall. So either way that you swing it, it's going to just be unbearably hot. So maybe not be the day that you want to be outside for a long period of time, especially because we're in a heat advisory area wide, except for some of our counties that are more so east of Interstate 59 in the Pine Belt. This is because we do want you to be extra weather aware for this dangerous heat throughout the daytime hours. So if you're going to be outside for a long period of time, and you have to be outside for a long period of time, make sure that you're hydrating, wearing light and loose fitted clothing. We're still tracking a system along the Gulf Coast right now. It's near Apalachicola. It'll continue to push west along the Gulf Coast. Still thinking a medium chance for development over the next 2 to 7 days. And it's still not being increased, the chance of development, because we're watching for the models trending now less organized. Although that the wind criteria is at tropical depression strength, it's not organized, so it hasn't been upgraded to that from the National Hurricane Center. It is still possible that this system becomes a tropical depression. It does look less likely, and the window is now narrowing because the models are trending less organized. The main thing, though, is that we're watching a flash flood threat from Thursday, tomorrow, through the first half of your weekend. Again, they're still investigating Invest 93. It'll eventually push west. We'll see our weather models try to figure out the track that it'll go. And we also see that very moist air is starting to come into the Magnolia State by tomorrow afternoon. Again, the greatest chance is that this thing makes landfall anywhere from southeast Louisiana, even towards portions of the Mississippi Gulf Coast. The closer that the system does ride to the coast, the better outcome for us here in central Mississippi. That means that we'll have a weaker system and that the chance for some flooding will still be there, but robust thunderstorms will continue to decline as it really begins to interact with land. The consensus, though, is that it'll possibly clip the southwestern portions of our viewing area and begin to ride just west of the Mississippi River as we head throughout the first half of the weekend. Nonetheless, we're expecting a lot of rain. Rain chances will begin to ramp up tomorrow as we start to have that tropical moisture in place. Scattered storms Thursday will begin to become more widespread as we have more moisture into the area Friday and Saturday, and rain chances will decline heading into the end of the weekend. What we do know, though, is that we're watching for the potential of flash flood. Again, greater amounts will be to our south, closer to the Louisiana state line. Portions of the Pine Belt could see 3 inches of rain. Locally higher amounts are possible within those robust thunderstorms. 1 to 2 inches is possible around the I-20 corridor. We're going to be watching for flash flooding south of Highway 84 for your Thursday. A lot more of us get into that slight risk, the level 2 out of 4 risk for some flash flooding for Friday. And then we'll all be at a marginal risk, a level 1 out of 4 risk for flash flooding for Saturday. So we're going to keep a close eye on this, but especially for friends that have gotten a lot of rain recently, have saturated soils, and also have some low-lying areas and local creeks. We'll be watching this closely as we head towards the end of the work week. Temperatures in the middle 90s will stick through us with Thursday. Increasing rain chances really begin tomorrow into Friday and Saturday. I think that if you want to head outside anytime for this weekend, Sunday is going to be the better day to do so. Rain chances gradually decrease heading into this middle of the next work week.